Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, starting on the daily chart as usual, where we have of course several bullish and bearish scenarios. And of course, because we have double bearish scenario, I'm gonna start with the first one, which is WXY, 3 waves down, ABC toward the upside, of course, and expanding flat for a wave C, moving very massively toward the downside with a wave C impulsively, especially that we have started with a leading diagonal. A leading diagonal meaning, of course, your wave 1 for an impulse always, and ABC for a wave 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, toward the downside, you want to hit the 1.618 for a wave C, of course, in this case scenario. And this is the ultimate bearish scenario. The medium or the less bearish scenario is, of course, a W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y is, of course, the same thing. 3 waves down, 3 waves up, but your wave Y is gonna finish as a zigzag rather than an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would like to finish just another zigzag toward the downside, finishing at 1-to-1 fib level, of course, at 0.46, and finishing with it a wave Y. In that case scenario, of course, both case scenario after the bearish, you would like to move massively toward the upside again. Now, the bullish scenarios. The bullish scenario is that you have finished a running flat with a very short wave C, of course, with 5 waves. It should be 5 waves, finishing short, meaning in the middle or almost middle of the structure of this flat. After this, you would like to seek after a strength signal or strong signal, which is an impulse. And this is exactly what we got. So if we zoom in a little bit here, we see, of course, let me remove the volume, it's too much on the screen, right? So we see, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1, and then ABC for a wave 2. And then you would like to see, of course, wave 3, 4, but unfortunately your wave 4 invalidates this impulse again, meaning we have to think that this is still corrective and potentially a longer wave 2. So A, B, and a C as an expanding flat. Your perfect fib levels for a wave 2, as we can see, are the 0.618, 0.786, where we are currently bleeding right now. And this, of course, opens the scenario if in case we are looking for lower wave 2. Now, looking at this wave, we have 1, 2, and then 3, let's say, and then 4, your wave 4 invalidate your wave, your impulse toward the downside, meaning this is not an impulse. This is a good thing. So this can transform to two things. Whether an A, B, and a C, of course, in a contracting diagonal, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for a wave C, finishing your wave 2 over there, or it can be a WXY. Your W is a zigzag, your X is another zigzag, and your Y is a triple zigzag. So it's a combo of zigzag, triple zigzags, WXY. In this case scenario, you would not like to reach the 886. So bullish scenario still have a chance, even if we are looking, of course, to that red here, it still has a chance until the 886. Until if we reach the 886, the possibilities reduce to 50-50, and that because, of course, we might you cannot really get an impulse with a 1-2 hitting the 886, but the only way to stay bullish with an 886 is, of course, a contracting diagonal, meaning 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. So we're gonna move toward the upside, but slowly with a leading diagonal, not an impulse. But yeah, this is a scenario where you have finished probably, for example, a zigzag, another zigzag for wave 2, and another zigzag for your wave 3. So these scenarios, the only scenarios as a bullish right now that it can unfold. So far, we can still be very bullish, for a wave 3 until we reach the 886. So I will put here a sign, of course, invalidation of a bullish impulse. Right? So let's say also slash 50% bullish. So just because you might have a leading diagonal. That is the only way that you might have. And what I mean with leading diagonal might be, of course, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, somehow like this. While if you are in an impulse, 1, 2, meaning, of course, here something much more higher, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. So that is a big difference, right, with the prices. So these are the scenarios that we are watching for. Now, touching the 886 also give you, remember, 50% for more bearish scenario, which is this one, which is, of course, the Y, yeah, WXY. You want to finish a big zigzag here, right, from the 886 taken, of course, until the 0.46, yeah. The other bearish scenario is even a bigger one, which is 1, 2, and then we're talking from the 886 to a wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, very, very bearish scenario, okay? So these are our moves toward the downside, or our scenarios for FET, guys. Unfortunately, now we see more red. I mean, it is preferable, of course, to move toward the upside, start to see that a strong signal for Elliott wave that we already mentioned, 5 waves up, 3 waves down. Continuation toward the upside, breaking this high for confirmation, but this did not happen. Now, we would like to see it unfolding anywhere here, yeah, before touching the 886. Yeah, when this happens, of course, I would say, okay, the potential of bullish is there. Now, let's take a look at KGT to see much more indication what's going on here. Very nice signal on the buy. Let's see, but let's calculate a little bit more probably. Okay, this is a maximum. Okay, nice wave, a nice signal of buying, yeah, appearing here. But the problem, my problem with it is still not a divergent, yeah. It's still not divergent with the price action. I would like to see 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and then, of course, with this divergence, with a buy signal here, I would say yes, we are ready to move towards the upside. Currently, we are still playing very strong bearish signals with conversions with the top here. As you can see, the same side or direction are moving those bearish signal with their tops here. You know? So we see, of course, a very strong, and here we go, it moving down without any clear divergence. Yeah. So basically, this buy signal is a nice signal. Yeah. Because it might be, of course, yeah, it says, okay, we're going to start a wave 1 and then wave 2. With your wave 2, if we get, of course, the divergence signal, then I would say we are in a bullish scenario, guys. Let's see also even more a little bit with a KGT. So as you can see, yeah, a lot of signal CVDs or sellers entering still the market instantly, as you can see. Also on the 5-minute, let's check also the 5-minute. Yeah, also a lot of signals here for sellers. So we're still looking, of course, for for this bullish signal for FET. In case watch the 886, guys, this is your key level between bullish and bearish. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.